President Aoun's supporters gathered in central Beirut, waving Lebanese flags and banners with his image. Sunday's pro-government rally was the largest demonstration against massive anti-government protests that began in mid-October and led to the resignation of Prime Minister Hariri last week.
Anti-government protesters think if the president leaves power, the problems would be solved. On the contrary, if that happens, the crisis will worsen.
Lebanon has accumulated huge debt after 8 years of civil war, which destroyed much of its infrastructure. Interest payments consume almost half of the government revenues, leaving many public sectors underfunded. Electricity supply is rationed, and many people have to rely on backup power generators. Transport, medical care, and other public services also are in desperate need of rehauling. The government has promised economic reforms to ease dependency on oil and gas revenues. Attempts to reduce the deficit by measures such as slashing the level of borrowing, hiking taxes, and cutting pensions over the past year have not helped.
We don't have jobs or income. Down with all of them. President Michel Aoun, Speaker Nabi Berri, and Prime Minister Saad Hariri. All means all.
In 2016, Saad Hariri, a Saudi-backed Sunni Muslim, formed a unity government with Iran-backed Shia group Hezbollah, ensuring some political stability. President Aoun is a Maronite Christian, but some protesters say a government based on sectarian lines is bringing the country down.
We achieved part of our demands, which is the ousting of the government. And now we demand a neutral technocrat government and not a political one.
Joining protesters who demand economic and political reforms on Sunday was a large gathering of women calling for social changes.
Today, as women, we also have a role in coming out and carrying the demands like the rest of the protesters. We want this regime to go down because it is a paternal and sectarian system, which has oppressed women's issues and has put us at the mercy of the religious authorities for years.
President Aoun addressed the nation on Sunday, promising to focus on corruption, the economy, and the civil state, but acknowledging there is no easy road ahead. Last week, he promised that the next cabinet would include several ministers selected for their skills and not political affiliation. Zlatica, Hoke, VOA News, Washington.